going to be an awesome match, I guarantee you. Losers final. Let's get it going.
Loser of this goes home with a bronze medal. Nothing to be upset about, but this is going to be a run back of a match from the World Championship. We'll see if history repeats itself. DB respecting Hyper, but man, the target swaps as he hits the neutral sig onto Fiend.
Fiend, wait a second. Hyper's in trouble. Hyper's in trouble.
No save. Okay, he doesn't need it, but the down air. Hyper's in trouble. The save.
He got the save just by going down there and making himself available to be hit. He saved his teammate because he gave him the chase dodge. That was beautiful.
Sometimes that's the best save. A lot of people think about hitting your teammate, but sometimes it's getting hit that works out the best for you. The side sig connects, and red team gonna take the lead.
That's a pretty big lead there, too. You look at Kyna's health.
I don't know what that downlight was about, but you know what? They got the lead. Okay, Fiend looking for the read there. Hyper not giving him the opportunity. DB though launches him.
Yeah, he's popping off.
And yeah,
there goes Hyper. Looking for the KO on Kyna, but Kyna real slippery, just not letting him have anything here. Off the side, he's still got his hammer. DB. They took their eyes totally off of Kyna, and they're like, you know what? Let's get Hyper while we can. I mean, that didn't work out too well. Hyper barely took any damage during that 1v2.
That's definitely a shipwreck strat, right? Because there's so much distance that they can travel. Like they can turn around, and Kyna's just traveling the whole time. But he came in, swung with a neutral air, and broke it up immediately.
Yeah, knocking them away at red, but not completely out, is kind of a form of control.
Yeah. It's some CC, right? It's like a stun.
Totally CC, yeah.
Follow up.
Ooh,
I love it.
You saw that coming a mile away.
You saw the movement from him as he goes off stage, so he can do a fast fall into a jump side air.
Yep, that was beautiful.
Great follow-ups.
Oh my goodness, Hyper and Kyna, I hate to say it, but Hyper and Kyna are just thrashing my boys right now. Come on, let's go Fiend. Hashtag let's go Fiend.
Chat, give him your energy.
They need some energy right now. I'm giving them all my energy.
No, the side air from DB. Hyper making the long trek. And again, you see the blue team make that target swap. They just try to collapse onto Kyna, but still not enough. There it is. Hyper going to fall down to his final stock.
They finally got him. And you know what? It's actually not too late. They got him in pretty good time. If Fiend can just avoid taking damage here, because he is kind of close to red. Okay, wait a second. This is doable.
This is definitely possible. Some good damage being put out. Slight lead. Oh, Kyna, can he close it out? Goes for the spot touch. Kyna's done!
They got him!
Kyna's done! Oh, the save!
Wait, what in the world? Oh
but they all live.
Oh my god. DB is in major trouble. Uses the neutral signature to help himself give back. Fiend is out of here. And I can't believe Hyper was ready for that follow-up. Like, these guys think so fast.
All down to DB here in game number 1.
This would be so clutch, but yeah, okay, yeah. There's no way.
That was insane. I want to see a slow-mo of the scramble in the offstage, because Kyna was sweat beating and falling, but he hit a nair, got a chase edge up, got it recovered from the enemy team, and managed to survive. That was the final moments that kept him alive.
It got messy over here on the side. There was that a second, and I don't know how, even if slow-mo can help me understand exactly how it went down. Right here, I think. It got real spicy. Oh no, this was afterward. This was afterward. Because there was no KOs that resulted from it. It was a whole big mess, and then nobody died.
It was a whole like tangle of wires, right? Like they put the headphones in the pocket and they came out and somehow like nothing got broken. And here we go, game number 2. We're seeing Fiend go to the Classic. He's back on the Nash for game number 2.
Dude, I was waiting for that. I mean, the Ulgrim, that was a fun experiment, but here we go now, Classic Fiend. And if this doesn't work, we go on Hattori. That'll definitely get it done.
And if that doesn't work, well, you're probably out.
Then I guess it's already over by then.
That is a little bit of a GG. Hyper.
Woo, nice dodge from DB. He was in
trouble. There it is. The ground pound from Fiend.
Let's go, Fiend.
All right, DB getting some good damage built up onto Kyna. Hyper's got to be careful about these stocks. He already lost the first one. Side sig connects. Fiend gonna fall. Weapon toss. Oh, he still gets the touch.
That was some clever recovery back to the stage there. Kyna still alive with all 3 stocks. Even though Hyper is taking some damage here, I think that puts him in a really advantageous position.
Okay, the neutral light Fiend opting to side sig, and it works out.
That was
Takes
a
out Kyna.
surprise.
I totally thought he was going to rotate for the follow-up onto Hyper off that neutral light.
Yeah. Yeah, he caught us all by surprise with that one. Oh my goodness, Hyper has taken such a beatdown. Okay, barely makes it back to the stage, and these guys, you can tell these guys are full on with the strategy of like, knock them away, switch targets. Don't even bother going for the edge guard. Just keep taking out, just keep dealing damage to whoever's nearby.
Oh, the side sig, there's the punish, not enough to KO DB. Hyper's got to be careful. He's on his final stocks here in game number 2. Kyna's going to fall.
DB just popped off so hard. That was so sick what this whole series of things he did was so awesome.
Okay. Falling there. Going to say worth it.
But totally worth it. Totally worth it. His teammate took a little bit of damage, but it totally made sense to do that.
Final stocks, great positioning from DB. Saw that Kyna wanted that follow-up, so he immediately put him in a hit stun. Kyna might fall soon, deep red.
Both of
no
them,
weapon.
Hyper and Kyna are both very damaged. There goes Kyna. Hyper might be soon to follow. Unless, never mind. GG. Wait.
Yeah, 1-1.
1-1. Yeah, okay. The score was on the wrong team throughout that match. The score was wrong on that one. Sorry, guys. The score is now 1-1.
Tied up. Fiend and DB, the swap over to the Nash. One thing that I'm seeing from this that I saw earlier today, but they weren't doing it in like the past couple games, was the double coverage, where DB is going in with a hammer down sig, which hits high, and Fiend's underneath with a side signature covering low, just putting this wall of hitbox.
I love seeing that.
And it's something that they started doing again when they made the swap.
I love seeing that because the Thor down sig on hammer has a built-in jump that they are like completely utilizing. All right, here we go. Kyna switched over to Koji now.
Okay, the swaps on losses. Game number 3. Who's going to get the momentum going into the final games? Fiend already looking for the KO on the Hyper.
Fiend looking real healthy here, not taking any damage.
First couple taps. Good spot dodge. Fiend looking good. Oh,
that's
DB
big. That's big. What are they going to do with this?
What?
Kyna! Oh my gosh, Kyna's insane!
Go!
DB!
Go!
He even got the
all
save
right,
and
take
it wasn't
everyone!
enough.
Who cares? Kill them all!
Holy moly! Kyna is ridiculous, dude!
What a dodge up into a ground pound to punish the ground pound from Fiend.
And then DB came in with the perfect save, but
Kyna was ready.
Kyna still got him. He got him again. That was so nuts. As much as I'm cheering for Fiend and DB, that was awesome.
You love a good play.
Yeah, you gotta respect that.
But still, DB holding on to the stocks, the advantage to the blue team. Red team needing to find a way to get this lead. The recovery will tie it up. Can they get the pressure on the Fiend? No, the Nairs pushing the red team away.
Okay, Fiend's pretty damaged here on his second stock. He's got to be a little bit cautious because there's a lot of damage that needs to happen before he loses this stock, and he could go out to the next big hit.
Decider.
Disarmed off the side. Both of these teams, they are really on with this meta of just like knock one guy away and then change your attention to the other. Just maximizing damage output instead of worrying about the edge guards. They're like tab targeting in an MMO.
This is the target locks. But EB, okay, Fiend gonna fall. Neutral sig, and DB is gonna fall.
Nicely done by Hyper, the double knockout. Kyna still has 2 stocks. He's very damaged on this second stock of his, but nobody else has 2 stocks. Beautiful follow-up. That was nice. They're always so ready for that stuff. Love seeing it.
The scary spot, though, still for the red team, because if Hyper falls, it's going to leave Kyna in the 1v2, but a side sig, and they don't have to worry about that anymore.
That was a nice side sig from Hyper. Basically caught him at max range.
Got him with the tip of the spear. A good dodge down from DB will punish.
Okay. That knocks Kyna out, but he's got another stock. So there's still a lot to go.
It's a dodge burn.
But it's doable. He can do it. You gotta believe.
Follow up. Nope. Fell into the neutral light. DB still alive.
I want to believe. Oh, wow.
missed it.
I cannot believe he survived that. Okay. Oof.
Yep.
That looked like it hurt.
There you go.
All right.
Hyper and Kyna going to take game number 3. Now they're 1 away.
Yeah.
Going into the grand final.
DB and Fiend now have their backs up against the wall here. And Duke is just loving this.
I mean, look at that.
He's
How can
loving
you not
his
love
predictions are coming true here.
Fantastic ground
Oh,
pounds.
so
Chase dodge
nice.
up nair.
Oh my
ground pound
goodness.
again.
Give Kyna a medal. Yeah, rewind that. Rewind it back. Here it comes again. Whoa,
Right on top of
perfectly
it.
timed with the save. I mean, come on.
Us. Excited
I
to
could
see
read
it.
my lips. I said,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
But Fiend and DB now going to be thinking long and hard about what the adjustment is. Is it time for the Hattori?
It's time for Hattori.
Is it time for the Jae-Yun?
Or Queen Nai.
Is it time for
Either are acceptable.
Amethyst? From
Okay,
DB?
Amethyst from DB.
Okay.
That's pretty classic.
Yeah.
Need I remind you of the tournaments won by DB?
We're going to the Code
with
Classics
Amethyst.
of South America.
See, for Fiend, it's what?
Okay.
Very unexpected. Very unexpected. Can you see? No, they can't see it. They can't see it.
I'm
Look at
covering
this.
it. You're going to have to find
What?
out in
Yeah.
game chat.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Show him what
It's
he
a
picked,
surprise.
dude. Show
I'm
him
not
what he
moving.
picked.
You'll never know. Except in like 10 seconds when they get into it and see that Fiend has made the swap over to the Val for game number 4.
Val? What in the world? With his back against the wall, he is leaning on Val?
It's a surprise pick, but it's still got the sword. It's got some great stuff.
It's not
It's great
that
in
big of a
twos,
surprise.
but it's a bit of a surprise.
All right, let's see. Let's see. They've got to do it now, right? If Fiend and DB lose this game, they are out of the tournament in 3rd place.
They win this, we go into the game 5 scenario. Over onto the right side, both blue team members are locked, and the neutral stick from Hyper catches both of them coming up. Nice!
Ooh.
Off the sideline?
Yeah, that was nasty. Oh my gosh. Kyna and Hyper are awesome. You know, like if they win, they definitely deserved it. But let's go Feed. Let's go Feed though.
I mean, the damage is being done, right? Hyper and Kyna are definitely close to that KO percent. It's definitely possible. Ground pound connects DB.
Ooh, Feed. Nice. Wait,
Okay.
no, he
Hyper?
got knocked out. Hyper's still gonna be able to make it
Good.
back. Oh, there's no justice.
Criminal tragedy.
There's no justice. Okay, nicely done by DV, finally. And Kyna's still running around with all 3 of his stocks. Meanwhile, DV just continues to take the punishment. He is nearing red now on his 2nd stock. Meanwhile, Kyna still has all 3.
Kyna's just putting out damage. The weapon toss almost does it. The side air will guarantee it. But still, DB took a lot of damage. This is game number 4. This is not what they wanted to see when they made the swap to these characters.
Yeah, it's not what I wanted to see. Oh, Fiend trying to just take him out with that tricky side sig with Val's sword. It could certainly net him a huge KO, and you know that's what they need right now. They need just a hard game, a real early stock. Just a nasty, like, double side sig. Oh, nice one by DV, saving Fiend when he needed it most.
Absolutely.
But they're going to catch him anyway. But he's still alive.
Oh, okay. Some tricky stuff from Hyper, actually
my-
confusing the teammate, but Hyper finally going to fall here. Technically, the stock count's even. This is still doable for the blue team.
Technically, yes. Okay, all right. Somehow they've done it. They've taken the lead. I can't believe they were down a good bit a second ago. The Fiend still got 2 stocks. He's the only one left with 2 stocks.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
he tried to go in and help his teammate, but he ended up just getting caught up in the crossfire.
okay.
And now DV's in trouble, alone with these 2. He barely survives it, even though Kyna so optimally charged that side signature. How is he going to make it back to the stage? He needs some help from Fiend. But Fiend can't even grab a weapon right now.
Fiend's trying to put out all the damage he can. Hyper putting out a lot of damage onto his teammate.
We need that. We'll take that. We take those.
Downlights. Okay. D-Light recovery. DB's gone. It's all left to
It's
Fiend.
all up to Fiend. Let's go, Fiend. This is it. He
needs
needs
the energy.
to win this right now.
He's got to get Hyper, the most damage of the red team members. Hyper playing close. Fiend's just looking at Kyna. He's getting the damage.
Let's
hits the
go!
sideline, hits the side air. Off stage, Fiend. Target swap, hits the ground pound. 1v1. Kyna Ackerman.
My God, he's got this.
Fiend.
He's got this. He's
the
so
sideline.
powered up right now.
Kyna's backing up. He's getting nervous as this is game number 4.
I would
All
be
he needs.
too, yeah. Woo, he disarmed him. Steal that weapon. Now he's got no weapon. Fiend coming in for the finishing blow.
Oh,
that was almost
oh,
it.
He's just under it. Kyna not putting out enough damage. Fiend still healthy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He's
Bad
disarmed
time to
himself.
lose your weapon. Very bad time to lose the weapon.
Okay.
Oh, that's not
He
good.
light side air, running out of
Oh, my
jumps.
gosh. That weapon throw just might be
Over the
it.
corner.
Woo.
Oh, what was
yeah.
that ground
Sneaky,
pound?
sneaky. Now he's got his sword. This is what he's good at.
Underneath
Oh.
it, that's a burn dodge.
Whoa.
Side air,
Uh-oh.
Fiend taking damage. And still,
Oh my
the
God,
weapon toss
can't
saved his
believe
life.
it.
He needed that.
Woo. Woo.
Kyna hits a side air.
Oh.
Backs up.
Go,
Okay,
Mike.
the spacing, the weapon toss again. Side sig! And Kyna takes it. Game number 4. Hyper and Kyna are going to grand finals.
Oh, man. That was such a good game, though. You know, that was such a good game.
Good Brawlhalla.
Oh, man.
Playing for their lives, man. Fiend and DBA, they go home with the bronze medal. They played fantastically. They made a great lower bracket run, but Kyna and Hyper were just a little too much.
A little too much. Dude, that was fun. That was a good one. I'm not even mad. Not even mad.
Ooh. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Oh.
GC side sig, great plays. Boda dying. And just like that, we've got our grand finals. Power Ranger and West versus Hyper and Kyna. But here comes the rub. Here's the crux. Hyper and Kyna just got 3-0'd the last time they ran into Power Ranger
so
and
now
West.
what?
So how are they going to make the adjustment? They've shown they have other character picks, right? Maybe it's time to just start off with the Koji to go into the grand
I guess
finals.
so, yeah. That's